Y'all, this is a heartfelt message because I don't think many of us really understand just how much God truly cares about the little things, the things we may think is small. So about last month, I said, God, when I get to heaven, can you just reveal to me like how close I was to receiving an answer and I turned my ear away from you, or just how much faith I had, and then when I was about to get whatever I desired, I lost faith and I began to doubt and didn't receive it. Like, let me know how close you were and just how close I was to my breakthrough. And then I didn't go for it. But y'all, he's been answering that now. He said, we're not going to wait until heaven. I'm going to answer that now. So, just not too long ago, I was like, okay, God, I want to surrender my health to you. I want to surrender my weight loss journey to you. I need your help. And y'all, I cannot finish a thing unless it's attached to God, unless it's attached to something He's telling me to do, or something that God is involved in with me. So I said, okay, God, help me with this because I'm only passionate about you and what you tell me. So if you tell me not to do this or that, I'm going to listen. If you give me a weight loss routine or however, I'm going to listen because I know it's going to work. And I know you care about the things I care about. So one day I had a dream. I was in the backseat of a car. There was a driver. And the driver was looking at me through the rear view mirror. And he said, the food that you eat is not allowing you to get your breakthrough. And I said, okay. Woke up, thought nothing about it. But then I knew I was going to get some food, and something in me knew not to have cheese. And I thought about the dream, like, all right, is God trying to tell me not to have cheese? And I'm like, I did say, God help me. And y'all, so then just the other day, my kids had some juice, and I felt like God was, telling me like, no, that's a no-no. I'm trying to switch up, my lifestyle, healthier lifestyle. I have to do that for my kids too. And he convicted me about that, so I took the juice away. And, I replaced it with water. And I'm like, okay, God is really on me about certain foods now. Usually I do that. I try to consciously do that myself. Like, okay, maybe not too much candy, or maybe this, or maybe that. But lately it's been a lot. And I'm like, okay, God, is he showing he care, or is it just me? So y'all, then today, I had a box of chocolate, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait to eat that. And I'm like, no, I want some now. So while I'm about to open it, I heard very clearly, but almost faint voice say, you shouldn't have that. Your stomach will hurt and you will have to use the bathroom. And in that whole download, I knew, like I had a knowing that it was gonna happen around the time I need to go get my kids. And I'm like, what is that coming from? That is fear. Like, this is what I'm thinking, like, that's fear. Like, and I'm like, but the enemy wouldn't warn me about anything. And I'm like, okay, that wasn't me. I know that wasn't me, because I would have said, my stomach gonna hurt, my this, my that. But it was like you, and I knew it was God, but I just wanted to test the spirit, okay? And y'all, I'm not the type of person that I just get an upset stomach when I eat something. Like, only time I have stomach problems is around that time of the month. But I'm like, why would I have a stomach ache over chocolate? I love chocolate. Like, why? And it wasn't that deep to me. And I'm like, okay, if it is God, then it's gonna happen. And y'all, I ate that chocolate, y'all. I ate it. And then I took me a small little nap with my daughter. And then, y'all, I woke up with the worst stomach pain ever. ever. And then, guess what I did? I went to that bathroom. And it was around the time that I had to get my kid. And I was like, oh my God, I might be late. And then in that moment when I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be late, I thought about what God said. And I'm like, so God, that was you? Like, you care about my health journey? I did invite him in, y'all. So I'm like so surprised that God really was telling me what I should eat and that I shouldn't eat it, and that if I did, what was going to happen. And I'm like, you really care. So y'all, while taking care of business, I'm like, I'm gonna be late to get my kid. And I heard God say, no, you're not. And I'm like, all right, that was God. Like, look, I need to realize that God is in control of all things, and he's talking to me. Okay, like, he literally just told me this was going to happen. And I went ahead and did it, tested and I found out. Okay. And I'm like, because anybody know me, they know that I hate to be late. I hate to be late. Like, I like to get my kids early. I'm always a few minutes early or whatever, but God knew I cared about that too. And like I said, when that download came, like, your stomach go hurt, you have to go to the bathroom. And I knew, like, it was going to be, like, I had the feeling it was going to be around the time I had to go get my kids. Like, and then the fact that it happened, and now I'm panicking, like, oh my God, so am I going to miss, getting my kid? Am I going to be late? And I felt like God was like, you good. You're not going to be late. You good. And I'm like, dang, God, even in my disobedience, and I still didn't follow what he said, he's still making sure I'm good. I was like 3 minutes early to get my kid. He got out at 3:30. But anyways, I'm just saying, he is always speaking. He is so close. Even though I invited God into my, my health journey, I don't know why I didn't think he would, like, really tell me what I can eat, what I can't eat, what I can do, what I can't do. Because I invited him in. So y'all just know that God is close. He's closer than a brother, okay? He's a good friend. He's a good father. And he cares about what you care about. And if you bring him along into your journey, submit your life to him. Submit your relationships to him. Submit your health journey to him. Submit your finances to him. He's going to help you along the way. He's going to help you, okay? So that's all I had to say, y'all. Like, it just made my heart so glad, because I'm like, God, you care. You really care. And y'all, that's all I got. He care.